Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Our project title: Cloud Workflow Scheduling with Deadlines and Time Slot Availability. Our project abstract: allocating services capacities in cloud computing is based on the assumption that they are unlimited and can be used at any time. However, available services capacities changes with workload and cannot satisfy users' requests at any time from the cloud providers' perspectives. Because cloud service can be shared by multiple tasks, cloud service providers provide available time slots for new user requests based on available capacities. In this paper, we consider workflow scheduling with deadline and time slot availability in cloud computing. An iterative heuristic framework is presented for the problem under study, which mainly consists of initial solution, construction, improvement, and perturbation. 3 initial solution construction strategies, 2 greedy and fair-based improvement strategies, and perturbation strategies are proposed. Different strategies in these 3 phases result in several heuristics. Experimental result shows that different initial solution and improvement strategies have different effects on solution qualities. Our data flow diagram for our project. In this process, first we start from the cloud process. In the cloud process, there are 2 types of process: time slot and availability. In the time slot, the cloud can be chosen. The cloud can be based on the private and the public clouds. The cloud can be chosen related to the user's availability and the usage. If the user chooses the private clouds, the related cost can be maintained and the validity can be accessed related to the user's storage space, and the public cloud has the different availability and the storage spaces to store the data of the users. After that, the cloud process can be maintained. In the cloud process, there are 2 types of upload and the download process. In the upload process, the file can be chosen, and the selected cloud space can be users related to the user's usage that can be a public or private cloud, and the cloud space can be allotted for the related chosen, and the keys can be generated. And the keys can be maintained the secure of the cloud space with the more usable of the users, and the data can be stored related to the key generator and the space users for the cloud, and the result can be generated and the availability of the data can be sent to the users. After that, the users can be verified related to the users login ID and the password, and the download in the download process, the file can be selected related to the user login ID and the password, and the key validation can be done. The key validation can be related to the user's upload process. In the user's upload process, the key can be generated related to the upload of file, and the same key can be provided by the users to make a download of the certain valid users, and that place too can be chooses to download, and the private and the public cloud can be time valid can be placed in the related process, and the result can be generated, and the graph mentioned that the time availability and the process usage of the public and the private cloud of the usage in it. And the data flow diagram mentioned that also mentioned that the time space availability of the certain clouds and the certain users, and also the cloud usage of the users, and the security process of the users availability in the certain clouds related to the public and the private clouds. Our project demo for the cloud workflow scheduling with the deadlines and the time slot availability. In this process, first we want to run the home.java. Click on the run.java and right click on it and click run file. This is our first login page. Click anywhere in the place. It goes through the login page. If you are a new user, click new user. Mix the username and the ID and the password. and the mail ID, and click on register. If you have same ID, you want to choose different IDs. Give the username and the password. First we want to select the time slot. It mentioned that the public and the private clouds. If I choose a public cloud, choosing cloud 1, and the cost can be mentioned. Cloud can be provided. After that I am choosing the workflow. In the workflow, click upload. Choose file to upload. Secret key can be generated and it can be noted for the further process to make the download process. The related secret can be mentioned for every upload and the download process. Can be generated related to the certain algorithms. And the key can be assigned to the certain files. And the cloud server can be requested. Right click on the cloud server, run on the file. Save the request. The message can be sent and it can be encrypted. Store in the cloud and click on the upload. And the public cloud, I had chosen the public cloud, and the public cloud can be assigned for me, and the file can be stored. After that I am now choosing a download process. Click on the download. File can be chosen and the related key can be given to verify the process. It's waiting for a response. Now we want to run the client server. The request can be received and it sends the request to the certain provider to make the further process and the validation of the users, and the file can be sent to the users. And the file can be saved. The file can be downloaded and the key can be maintained at the certain secure process of the data in it. Thank you.